We're rolling. Hello. Hello. Who does that remind you of? Back in the day when I was a kiddo, I used to absolutely love to have sleepovers or slumber parties. My friend Ruth would come over, we'd get the Z bed out, we'd have a midnight feast, and it was ace. And now that I'm pregnant and, you know, Prosecco in the pub is kind of off limits for a while, I decided to do it all over again with a couple of my friends, Emma and Katie, and I thought that if my life is not just an opportunity for more content for this channel, what is? So here we are, making a video on it. Step one for having an adult sleepover party is to make sure you know where everyone's sleeping and make sure the room is nice and fresh and clean. I think, well, for me anyway, gone are the days of crashing on a sofa or using the grotty sleeping bag that every teenager in the world has slept in. Emma's got standards. Katie didn't end up staying over, she had to go home late in the end, but Emma's got standards, so has Katie. And I put her in the spare room and fresh sheets and all that business, but I think that's pretty important. Just FYI, Katie would have also had her own room with fresh sheets and stuff. I wasn't going to give her the sleeping bag of doom. Don't you worry, Katie, got your back. Nailed it. There's your bed. Step two is to fill the fridge. I think the key to any party, I'll be honest, I think the key to anything ever is good food. But particularly having people over, you want nibbles and such. If you hear crazy tales from Emma and Katie about bread and oils going wrong, they're liars and you should not listen to them, and I won't listen to it myself. But I did go to the supermarket and buy some goodies. Also consider drinks. At the moment I can't drink, but that doesn't mean that my guests can't, so I got them a little individual bottle of fizz. Number three is fun add-ons. I had quite a bit of time to plan this, so I went on Amazon and looked like what fun party bag things we used to have as kids. I asked on Twitter as well, so thank you so much to everyone that responded to that. And in the end, I got these little baggies from IKEA and I filled them with flying saucers, the greatest sweets of all time. Silly putty, because what kid of the 90s, 80s and 90s didn't enjoy silly putty? And then I also put the bottle of fizz in there just as like a little welcome pack. And also I sorted out matching PJs and matching unicorn socks for us as well, which was really, really fun. Not essential at all, you'll still have a good time without them, but it was just a nice little touch, I think. Also, the kids, they can take their little goodie bags home, and I know that they took their silly putties home to their kids, and Darcy loved the silly putty. Why are kids so obsessed with slime, please? That's the question of 2017. Talking of kids, step four is to wear your children out. If you've got children at home like I do and you want to have an evening, an adult evening, the best thing to do is wear them out so they sleep well. So Darcy and I had a day at soft play and we haven't been for ages. So actually I really enjoyed it because sometimes soft play is more like endurance hour for me, but we stayed ages and it was quite a nice little day. Step five has gone slightly awry because I wrote this like nice thing in my notes about your guests are here, it's time to welcome everyone and put on your matching PJs and relax. And then I was like, and now it's time for all the fun, like matching face masks and for us to go in the hot tub if you've got a hot tub to hand, and all these different things. But what actually happened with Emma and Katie is we basically just put on our PJs and flopped on the sofa and chatted all night. We did then go upstairs and I tried to make them take an Instagram with the flying saucers, but I tried to do it on my camera and I was going to freeze frame it, and this is the footage that came out of that. Something went in my head.
There's nothing to your head about.
Okay. What we're doing? Okay, so we're gonna do 3, 2, 1. We're just gonna throw them and be like so joyous. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
I don't know why we did that. I'm not sure what's. We're grown women.
Yeah, that's 3 grown women doing a thing right there. There you are. It was actually super fun having people over, and as much fun as going out, if not more. I'm gonna just throw that out there, and this is coming from like a devout enjoyer of going out. So if you are looking for something fun to do, then I would definitely recommend a sleepover. You are never ever too old for a slumber party. That is a fact. I'm going to be doing it when I'm an old lady. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed just a little funsy video, and I'll be back on Wednesday with a very special baby related one. Thank you for watching the video. What? Thanks for watching. Bye. My dad's on a business call downstairs being so loud. Shut up. I'm trying to film a video.